Okay, we should be about set now, and let's see. Everyone rolling up for qualifying. Looks like Bad Omens has made his return tonight. Been missing him. Alright, so while they run qualifying out, we go over our pre-race stats like usual. And once I get to those, actually real quick, I want to see a 27 car. I'm not sure how many are in for tonight. Just gonna do a quick scroll. I somehow missed it. I believe it's just Tyreek Speed in the 27 tonight. Oh, and the 48 lagged out already. So if Tyreek the only 27 car in, so he will be our NXT driver for tonight. And after we saw last week at Richmond, where we saw Tosid win, our point standing update would put us to a 1-point change on Sterlo's lead over Savage, so another 12-point gap. That it was like it 3 weeks ago. It is back to 12. Adam is slow. Proxy sits 60 points out from the lead battle for the points. Lost down to 4th, 77 points out. And then Irish, 80 points out. That's your top 5 current standings. And we also have another points thing to keep an eye on. Our Dash for Cash first race was last week, and that we already had one driver not show up, so that's a hot one, has 0. I don't think he's in here for this week either. So he is pretty much eliminated from contention for that. But on the current lead for this is Sterlo at 45, Savage 1 point back at 44, Irish 5 back at 40, and then Adam is slow back at 12 points back with 33. So everyone's still in contention other than That's a Hot One who missed, so he's pretty much out. All for the $25 after Gateway next week. Trying to see how many we got for tonight. I want to say it looked like 27. We might have some later entries. So it looks like we have 29 tonight, and That's a Hot One is here tonight. So he'll be back after missing Richmond. Young Logical has made another return as well since his race at Watkins Glen. I believe believe Bren is in the field tonight, driving the 4 car for Silent Kings. Yep, there he is. And I believe Cobra is not in qualifying right now, but Cobra 097 in for his debut race, signed to my team. Should be fun to watch. I believe so. Me personally, I like this track. This is my best oval in this game, regardless of series. I've seen some good pack racing in the practice lobbies earlier. Ran a few of those. Some guys notably fast. The 51 a fast racer. For some reason, I think they're done with qualifying. Because Irish just kind of drove in front of Iron Man there. But yeah, noticeable fast guys up in practice. Spartan, Fast Racer, B13, Irish. Irish was called out in the podcast to be one of the favorites for tonight, and I do believe that. He puts up a great fight here in Charlotte. Bren has picked up some speed here in Charlotte as well. Can't count him out. Look forward to seeing what Squid can do too. He's, like I said, from previous races, on a really good streak somehow. GS has made his way up through practices as well, so he has some good speed. Cowboys, as always, I would imagine going to be a front runner with these guys. Savage, I didn't see much in practice. I'm not sure if he was in it, but again, another good front-running contender there. Oh my god, the 5 car just hit the catch fence. Sterlo's here. Look forward to him and Savage battling it out between those points. We'll see if Proxy also can get some. I believe he is here tonight. You see Lost as well. I think Lost... Was Lost among... Well, yeah, Lost was in the... thing. Wait. I thought Lost was in the Dash for Cash. Let me check something real quick. Oh, he wasn't. Okay, yeah, Lost was not in the Dash for Cash. I thought he was. I probably said it last week, but no. Lost was not, but he was absent last week after his win. He is in here tonight. And I believe they are now done with qualifying. They are, and yes, it is Tyreek's first premier race, as he is the only 27 entry tonight. So Tyreek does make the field uncontested. Once again, we are looking at maybe 29 drivers for tonight on our 200 lap, 2 hour long race time. 2 hours. Our Definitely the longest race of the year. Gonna be here for a while, and hopefully we go green the whole time. Although if that does happen, fuel management's gonna come into play here with these cars. So kind of hoping for a caution at least, but don't put out 10 cautions in a stage. And our pole goes to, if I can find it. And Cowboys will get the pole. No surprise to me. Sterlo with second. Also, no surprise to me. I want to just... did I just see Squid? Squid is in fifth. So Cowboys, Sterlo front row, Squid back in fifth. Adam Sloat third. And Spartan with fourth. Like I said, Spartan, Proxy, Sterlo, Cowboys, all those guys really fast right now. Not sure where B13 qualified, or Irish. Irish qualified 11th, so not good on him, but the difference between a bunch of those times is extremely close. So even though it says 11th, he's basically the same as the top 5 there. Alright, timer is going down, so we will be ready to load in just a few seconds. Cowboys and Sterlo to lead it off. Spartan and... who did I say? Forget who the other one was. We'll find out when we load in. Here's my invite. Yeah. Cowboys, Sterlo front row, Spartans, and Proxy second row. I will say, if we're going to have a wreck, it's going to be early when it happens. Looks like everyone's still in the field, no lagouts. Here we go. Cowboys sends them off, going down into 1. Already a little bit of breakaway from that front 2. They single file out back in 5th place. Everyone's shuffling around in the tail of the field, but everyone up front in the top 10 getting double file wide, getting a little bit of position. Cowboys does get out in front of Sterlo and holds it to 51, a fast racer in the wall. Going the wrong way for car cameras here. B13 is B13 Savage and Irish all stuck mid-pack right now. Still early, they need to make their way through. Oh, someone went all the way down. Keep it going. We're 2 wide for second place. Almost made it 3. Proxy pushes the 14. Cowboys still leads, getting the run from the high lane, pulling them alongside the 14 to keep him stable, away from him as long as he can. 2 laps have gone by. Squid has moved up into 4th, but still under fire from Proxy. Bottom lane gets moving once again. Cowboys still on the top lane. Seems he likes it up there more than the bottom. This top 5 is in a complete circle of cars. Not just the 2x2 square, but every single direction and sometimes different lanes. Sterlo still holds second. Squid stuck on the outside now, and he's caught clear of Proxy, but Spartans is down in the bottom. Now 47 and Nick coming through, has that quarter panel on the 3, but lets him in. Squid now bottom lane second. Cowboys still out in the top lane, holding strong up there right now. Sterlo is staying with him, has not left that bumper since the beginning. Back there, Fast Racer who hit the wall early, still maintaining his position. He's got in front of that second pack of cars, closing up to Savage now, I believe that is. If not Savage, then Irish. Nope, that's Savage right there behind Irish. So they are down on the bottom lane, catching up to Proxy. So they have moved up since they started the race. Must have been looking away because Spartan took the lead. Now Squid fighting for second, might have a nose under, did not take it in 3 and 4. Still following down on the inside. So far caution free, a little bit 3 wide, but that ended quickly back here behind these guys. One car on the wall out back, one car on the apron. Ooh, the 42 hit the wall hard, but they clear him. Loses a ton of spots doing that. And again, 2x2 all the way out through the top 10. This might as well be the new Atlanta. Now Squid down at the bottom under Spartan. I believe he had the lead for a good few seconds right there. Going the wrong way again. Still in the bottom, Spartan has advantage again, back to the front. A few cars catching back up to this main pack as well. The 19, looks like the 5 pushing through, is trying to get past that 42 of Impact after he hit the wall. Stuck back behind him, but Young has pulled away from the second group and is joining the leaders up here now. Cowboys is fighting all the way on the high side. I don't think I've seen him run the lows since the beginning of the race on the opening lap. Savage to make it 3 wide over Sterlo, has that spot over him, but they connect, and this can push him down 4 wide for third place, and they're bouncing off each other. They cycle it up to 3, and they send everybody back into 2x2 with Proxy to go up to 4th. Sterlo fell to 5th. Nick fell back next to Savage, but they still stay straight. Young has caught the back bumper of Iron Man and moving forward right there with them. Oh, Squid hit the wall. Everyone's going to have to dodge him. He went from first to has to be 15th. Almost. I believe it's like 13th or 12th. Just like Super Speedway Racing, you make one mistake and you fall outside the top 15. Now Spartan leads, Proxy holds second, Sterlo third, Cowboys fourth. Irish is up to 5th now. Fast Racer and Nick got together. It's going to keep him on the high side while Savage connects down to the bottom with Ironman behind him. Something happened to the 19 and the 42. Trouble back there, and that's going to be a caution. I wonder if they got together with Young and Impact. First caution of the race, and that's going to put us with 37 laps to go in this stage. I think we're still just a little bit outside the field window. I will be able to see it once we get down to pit road. But as they sit right now, Spartan leads. Where is that 31? Oh, that's a hot one. I think he got caught in that wreck because he is down towards the rear of the field. He might have been the cause. See him dropping further back. Spartan leads him down into pit road. I don't believe anybody's going to take 2 tires here. They're pretty important, especially with everyone so close together in the pack racing. So yeah, we are just outside the fuel window. And please tell me the 4 car did not just lag out while I was watching him. See him moving. Maybe. Yeah, he's still moving. His stream just cut out. Alright, different aircraft view then. Oh, so we do have some strategy takers. Sterlo and Proxy, I believe, on 2 tires, and they go to the front. We should be going green with about 34 laps to go in the stage. So again, outside of the fuel window. Unless we have another caution. Ironman going down at shoes, so look for him to be doing the fuel strat. Some others follow as well. Sterling and Proxy took the inside, Spartan the first tires on the outside with Irish to follow. Cowboys and Fast Racer down on the inside, Lost back here, 3rd row behind them. Squid, after falling outside of the top 10 off of that one hit from the wall, back inside of it, just outside the top 5 behind these guys. Alright, rolling up to turn 4. Gonna near the restart zone, and control car gonna be Sterlo to lead them off on older tires. Let's see how well he's able to hold this off before they get a caution, if that's what they're hoping for. They get going. Fairly even start. Barely crosses over the 14. They're still gonna have corner advantage going in through getting up to the speed. They get forward, and Cowboys now down to the inside. Can I pick the right frickin' car to actually sit on, please? Oh, already Wits in the wall. Out of the way of traffic, but now Sterlo and Proxy still lead. Not sure if there was a 2-tire or just the leaders had damage, because they seem pretty strong right now. Proxy in the apron, hard, slowing up Cowboys. Here comes a massive run from Irish. He might have a hole to take. He will send it. Brings a 3-car with him. Not able to clear into the 44, but he taps the 2. They send it 3 wide on them. Irish gets out in front of him. Sterlo starts to pull away. 3 wide for third. They still hold it. Cowboys on the inside. Squid falls back behind him. Proxy trying to find a hold to get down there. He's not able to get through. Squid fills that, but lets him in after the straight. Sterlo has pulled away, and now Irish up to second. 44 missed the corner. Proxy going to move up into that position. 3-car Squid falling. Has 22 Elite driving up, as well as Savage and Spartan coming back up. It had to have been damage for the leaders, as Sterlo is just gone. So he had to have been fresher tires with just no damage. Irish almost was not able to complete that corner. Proxy barely had a nose on him, but didn't have the momentum to keep it going. If they're going to want to catch that leader, they need to stay linked up on the top lane. See them doing that's creating an accordion effect back in the background, and nobody's wanting to stay in line, as that punted Cowboys all the way up into turn 3 and 4. They try to split him 3-4 wide in the background. Some got by and some got held up. Goodrich in the 11 got held up here. Squid's going to get by the 44, but misses 1 and 2 and goes up. Here comes the 14 to take that position as well. Going to stall the 44 even more. Now Irish and Proxy sit second, third, trying to reel him down. A big gap to Lee in fourth. B13 sits in fifth with Spartans pushing him. Savage is getting by Squid. Gonna go join up with that pack right there. Cowboys went from fighting for the lead outside the top 10. Kosin's moving his way through the field. He started towards the back here last week's winner. He's now sits right here behind Squid as they've single filed out in this second group of cars. They're catching second and third, but I'm not sure if they're catching first, because right now Sterlo is gone. B13 was not able to get the better corners, so Spartan is going to take that over him. Might have a run on Lee if he can take it 1 and 2. Lee closes that. That's going to slow him up. Savage almost took it from him, and now B13 going to try to fight back on the outside with a draft from the 22. Your fight for fourth. Savage trying to push that 14 up past that 22. Second and third are gaining on the leader, but very small amounts. Spartans finally clears B13. Him and Savage get connected. They keep going side by side. Squid still stuck on the outside with barely any help. Maintaining. Never mind, right in the wall. He stays off everybody else. No wreck back there. They keep going now. Another 2-car breakaway from the main pack. The 22 and 14 are connected. But the 8-car behind him has draft, just waiting on him to connect back to him. You can see Irish running the 43 down right now. Reminder, if we don't have a caution in this stage, It could be down to fuel strategy that the 12 car went down and took fuel during choose. You see him right here in the middle of this main pack, or at the tail of the main pack. Second place is catching first. Sterlo is about to have some company. Spartan and Savage together, and Savage going to try to take that position there for him. Lost Spartan's teammate right here behind him. Might let him in or work with him instead of Savage. We'll see what they do to try to stay together. Lost will let Spartan in, and that checked up everyone behind him. You see the 42 got the bad end of that as he goes high from that. The 22 in the wall. Oh, everyone's bouncing off each other. Someone's in the wall. They keep going. But a big loss from B13. Back in the wall again. Second and third have caught Sterlo. We have... I'll see it when they hit the line. $19 laps to go in the stage right now. So based off of when they pit last, they are about 5 to 4 laps short. So we won't see pitting until a good maybe 10 laps later. Savage has not completed that pass on the 14. Looks like Spartan has got by and Savage fell back. So I wonder if he tagged the wall as he's continuing to lose positions right there. So now Lost on the back of Spartan, trying to catch those front three. Toasted right here behind him in 6th. Impact going to be the first one down pit road. Saw him in the background. Pit entries down into turn 3 on the backstretch. Looks like he is the only taker. Our top 3 separated, and then are up to 13th in this main pack right here. The next one back in the second group of cars, I believe, is being led by Brandon, the 4 car. Yep, Brand leads that pack as they are not single file out back here. Everyone's pretty much fighting for positions in the backfield. Looks like Lost going down pit road. A few cars to join them. Front 3 are still out on track. Now Toasted leads this line. Fast Racer and then Savage, Cowboys, Squid, Goodwrench, Iron Man, and Nick. Cowboys gonna go in. Top 3 stay out. Cowboys the only taker. Welcome in, regular show. We're still first stage. Laps are winding down. We are nearing somewhere by 10 to go. should be close. I will say these leaders do still have to pit. Question is, do some try the fuel strat? Because right now I'm looking at 4 laps to fuel on my counter for my in-car, and they hit 12 laps to go right there. So definitely not a fuel strat stage. Top 3 stay out again. These guys, none of them pit. Squid right now has been running a very solid top 10, top 5 race so far in the first stage. So I'm excited to see if he's able to hold that out this entire race, because it's still very early. We have 3 more stages after. Looks like Toast and Savage fighting side by side as, who is that? Sterlo goes down to pit road. Savage will take over this second group of cars lead. Sterlo pits. That one, I imagine, bring down Irish and Proxy right after. And Irish goes down, Proxy stays out. Goodrich, Nick, Fast Racer join him. Current leader right now going to be the 2-car of Adam Slow or Proxy. Sterlo and Irish have pit. Those are a few leaders, and it looks like the 43 might be on a 2-tire stop. And the 16. Bunch of our leaders going in. The 12-car stays out. The 2-car is in. 12-car going to be cycled to the lead as he runs. We find the hell. To find the 43. There he is, just in front of Cowboys, who pit first. Cowboys was the very first car to pit. He is just a little bit behind the leader, so a massive gain for him regardless of where he ends up right now. And Irish gets out in front of Sterlo. Irish now on fresher tires in front of Sterlo. I believe the 41 up ahead of him. Right now, the 12 car still leading, still out on track. 2 car leaving now. Just in front of the 41. Here comes the 16. Gonna pass him. 43 gets him. And maybe even the 44. Yeah, right now, Irish in front of the 43. 12 car goes in. Irish cycles to 3rd right now. Lost is in front of Irish right now, so this 41 will be cycling to the lead. I wonder if that's a no-tire stop for him. I'll have to keep an eye on it, because I'm not seeing much time gain here. Never mind, there it is. Yeah, Irish is getting about 2/10 a corner right now. We are 6 laps to go. Gap is 1 second to the lead. Irish and Lost. They're catching up to Ironman, who is now in front of Lost as well. So Ironman, with a very late pit, holds out the lead right in front of Lost. We're going to be 5 to go, so no more cautions. Sterlo went from the lead down to 4th. And now that Lost has draft, Irish is not gaining as much as he was before. It'll be 4 to go once they hit the line, catching up to the 9 car to lap. Ironman leads, 4 to go. Sterlo is inching closer to Irish for 3rd place battle soon. You see Proxy fighting with Cowboys to keep that top 5. I believe the 18 right there behind him in 7th. Car Georgia Dog has gotten passed by the leaders. Irish and Sterlo get by him just before corner entry, but advantage to Sterlo as they hit 3 to go. Oh, I think Lost has to pit again. Lost has to pit once again. That or he stayed out the whole time. Lost goes in, the 9 goes in as well. That's going to hurt their races, as I believe we're going to hit 2 to go before he hit that line. It did. So 2 laps to go. Irish with a very good lead. Not Irish. Ironman over Irish has a very good lead. Sterlo is trying to push him forward to catch that 12 car. Keep in mind, the 16 and 43 are also fighting for something else. They are fighting for the Dash for Cash. Points accumulated in the 3 races. They ran 1 last week. They have this one in the next race. Last lap of the stage. Ironman still out front, no pressure. They're fighting for 2nd. Also, the 18 is a lapped car. It looks like he'll be the lucky dog. As 4th place is Adam, a 2 car, and then Savage just in front of Cowboys in the background. Ironman takes the stage, Irish 2nd, Sterlo 3rd, Proxy 4th, Savage holds on to 5th in the stage. So 4 of the 5 Dash for Cash drivers finished 2, 3, 4, 5. The 31 of That's a Hot One is not doing so hot. I have not really seen him here. He's stuck out in the backfield. I think somebody was down pit road. Alright. Here we go with Ironman to lead, Irish on the outside. Send them through. Sterlo 3rd behind Ironman. Might be able to capitalize and retake this lead. They see some lag back by the 4. I think they clear it out back there. Oh, big lag spikes from the 4. Might have tagged the 20. Watching out for that backfield. They stay straight back there. 4 car is asked to drop back. Ironman has held out for the lead so far in front of Sterlo. Irish is falling. Spartan down on the bottom of him. Taking 3rd away. Savage about to as well. Big shake-up for the lead. Ironman down to the bottom. The 43 trying to make a move. Savage keeps the 16 from making the corner. He goes up. Falls in line with the fast racer just in front of the 2 car. 12 made a mistake on the corner through the triangle. Down in the middle. Savage trying to make it 3 wide on the outside. Spartan on the bottom to push Sterlo forward. Fast racer up to 3rd. Here comes Irish back to 4th in front of the 12 and 8 once again after they left him out. Spartan stuck on the outside. Now Sterlo takes over the lead. 16 hits the apron. The 8 car does it as well. Going to push him up. We'll lose a lot of spots right there. 2 cars loose in the backfield, but they keep going. The top 4 breakaway. Still being led by Sterlo. Spartan has held on to 2nd. Ironman and Fast Racer fighting for 3rd. Proxy moves Savage for 5th. Squid pushing his way up to his teammate to keep him on the outside. Big train down on the bottom. Nick and Cowboys catches up to Proxy. Ooh, and I think that's going to be a caution right there. Yep, we have a caution. Incident out back. And a big mover since the end of the stage. It looks like that 19 closing up near the top 10. Looks like Lost might be getting his lap back. I'm not sure unless he was caught in that wreck. Right, they are still about 13 laps short of their fuel window, so that's definitely going to change the pit strategies at the end without caution a little bit. The last time we saw everybody stretch as long as they can, and they were about 8 to go whenever they completed their cycles. I think I just saw a bunch of cars take the wave around. The 2 car, the 3 car might have stayed out. The 3 car stayed out. And I think Dry Socks in the 78 and the 41 of Lost as well. I'm not sure if the 78's lapped or not. Irish fell down to 14th. Yes, the 3 car is leading. But I'm not positive on who is after. So the 41 is going to go back down pit road at Shoes, so either way he will lose his positions. 78 still up here, so yeah, Dry Sucks is second place. Oh, never mind. He was just in the way. He now pulls off to the side. There you get by. Spartan going to go to the outside for a second now. I want to say we're going to be 40 laps to go in this stage once they hit the line. Squid, who has had a very strong top 5, top 10 car the whole night, now not pitting, going to lead everyone to the restart zone. Sends him through to the great restart over that high lane. He gets moving, and Sterlo clears the 14. The 47 does well. The 8 car pushes himself and clears himself on the 5. Savage gets in. Spartan gets in. And immediately dives under the 47. The 43 gets a little bit of a chop, but he's down on the bottom now. Has preferred lane over that 3 car. Going to send it down. The 47 stuck 3 wide. Falls back. The 14 pushes up towards the 43. Now Squid stuck on the outside. Sterlo holds a good push with the 14. Still got it down here. The 5 car making a move forward as well. That's Pratt in the 5. Squid on older tires holding out very strong on this outside right now, but not going to be enough because everybody has joined down to the bottom. Sterlo finally clears for the lead. Spartan might as well come out of 4. Follows the draft. The 3 car had a hole. He will take it. The 8 car just barely left a gap for the 3 car to take. He holds 3rd now. Oh, and I think he touched the 47 as he goes up. big breakaway from the top four right now. Squid holding on to third. Big jumble of cars right here. Ironman and Irish trying to break away from that main pack. It looks like they lead and just barely squeezing out of it. Cowboys keeping them side by side. Ironman is being pulled by Irish with that draft, not going to the high line. So it looks like Irish is working with Ironman, trying to get him by, get him forward to the front. They clear Cowboys. Looks like Squid has been shuffled back to the rear of that top five. Sterlo still leads it. And now they've broken away from the main pack. Here comes Irish. It's going to be a few laps, but he should be able to catch these front few. Almost 3 wide for the lead. The 8 car was not able to get under the 43. But Savage has pulled Spartan to the high side. They take that over. Nick follows down to the bottom. Squid continues to stay with the 14. But he's going to have to abandon because of an onrushing 16 of Irish coming up soon. Oh, the 43 missed the corner. The 8 car is Savage going to take it almost 3 wide. It is 3 wide for the lead. And caution call. 43 Esterlo holds on right at the caution line. Who we got in the backfield? Looks like the 20 car Cobra, a few others. Rocky Top and Young in the backfield. Looks like the 41 going to get a lap back again. The 3 car of Squid, this might have just saved his stage, as he currently sits 5th, was on older tires, now he's up here with the lead pack. Oh, just the same amount of laps as last time. We are currently 33 to go as they sit right now. Should be going green with about 31. So this time, a little bit closer on the fuel. And the 27 car of Tyreek has lagged out. He had to leave. I know the feeling, Bren. I definitely know the feeling. Sometimes I get lag spurts that usually never happen. Ironically, it happens here at this track, but they should go away. So just kind of have to deal with it and wait for it to stop. All right, Sterlo still leads up here. The top 5 does not look like it changed whatsoever. Savage on the inside. Nick down on the inside as well. Spartan likes that second place high lane. Squid to follow. Alright, Sterlo has been a very strong car so far. He didn't win stage 1, but still got a good amount of points. We'll see him try to lead stage 2, see what he can do and try to break away from the field again. They send it off, good restart over the 14. The 8 car pulling forward. Going to pull Nick with him. Spartan's going to need to find a hole to try to drop down to the bottom. Unless he's going to run, the 43 is going to pull them forward to keep the 8 side by side for second. Ooh, the 47 got a little too close. He's going to lose all his momentum back there. Slows that bottom lane. Leaves a hole for the 3 and 14 to fall in. They get to 3rd and 4th. Looks like Witt pulling forward side by side with the 47 and Nick for 5th. Irish trying to push him forward. Tosin is outside. Lee following behind him to give him the push. Savage misses the corner. Falls to 3rd. Maybe falls to 4th. Here comes the 3 Squid pushing by the 47. He gets going. The 8 car has a hole, but not enough turn to get down and do it. 3 car going to fight him for it. Still down to the inside. Nick trying to push him forward. The 8 car does get in front with that draft from the leaders. Single file out for most of the front field here. I want to say some are doing the saving game. Oh, that's where it was. Come on, give me my cards back. Here we go. Fight for second. The 8 car down the 14. Spartan gonna fall to the outside, and a train of cars under him. Everybody's trying to take on him. The 47 chopped the 3. That was almost really bad for them. He's gonna go back and hit the 14 again. That's gonna pull them back. Lee up in the wall. Squid still holds on to 4th. A dive from the 8 car. He's going to go under the 43. He's going to try to take the high lane to get the run back. But here comes the 47 to keep him straight side by side for the lead. Back to the high side to push the 43 now. The 8 car gets out in front. The 43 let him by. Almost had a dive under. Sterlo falls to second. Savage leads now. Nick H and Spartan hold the top 4. I think that's Irish has made his way up. Is that the no? That's the 31. That's the hot one. Where did he come from? Late entry here, second stage, pushing 3 wide for 3rd place. Clears them both immediately up to the back wing of the 43. Followed by Irish. I did not see this 31 car coming through the field at all. Has a draft to the lead. The dive from the 43 almost kills the 31. He chopped him a little bit. They keep it straight. Scary moment for him, but they keep going. Someone in the wall in the background. Oh, a few cars going around. I think they're in trouble back here. Yep, everyone's around in the backfield. Now call caution right there. Squid fighting for the lead, fell outside the top 5 a little bit more as well, but not too far gone. Savage has now taken the lead over Sterlo, and now we are within the field window. .23 laps to go. Like I said, we're in the fuel window, so everybody will be on fresh. Track position will be key now. The 8 car cleared the 43 for the lead. That's a hot one in the 31. Has pushed all the way into third. Irish holds fourth. Got in front of Nick H there at the line. Spartan fell to fifth. B13's gotten in front of Fast Racer just outside the top 5. Dry Stocks will get his lap back. Looks like 24 Toasted has lagged out, our last week's winner. Fast Racer gonna take out the lead with a 2-tire stop. Questionable call, but we'll see how well he holds out. We saw the 3 car do it for a good amount of time. Go to choose Savage on the outside, Sterlo inside. Irish goes outside as well. It's a hot one, joins them up there, so a good chunk of the fast guys chose the outside, not wanting to start behind the 51. 43 is Sterlo and Nick H were the brave ones to do it, as they know he's control car. Alright. Fast Racer brings him up to the restart zone. They send him off on a very off-pace restart there. But they get going. The A-car dives down to the inside immediately, and Fast Racer loses the inside line. The 2-car Proxy, something happens with him. He goes down the apron. Fast Racer immediately falls to third, exiting 2. And now Sterlo and Savage have clear road to work to fight for the lead as they run 22 to go right now, coming to 21 to go. Somebody's up on the wall. That's Irish. Sorry, we're 19 to go. Sterlo still leads. Savage on the outside. Does not have a run up top. Will stay back behind him. Fast Racer is held third. Nick fell out of the top 5. The 14 is Spartan going to dive under him. That's a hot one being pushed along by the 47 and Nick forward, trying to catch the front 2. Squid sits right here in line behind him. Now back in the top 5 with that 3 car. B13 with a send down the inside. Not able to get by Squid. Will door the 41 up track. And go 3 wide back there with Savage. Not Savage, Impact. 1 car in the grass a little bit. It's a 20 car, they keep moving. Fast Racer continues to fall, trying to find a hold and get into the bottom. Squid fell outside the top 5, got passed by that 47. My God, the 41 big lag. 31 has caught them. 3 cars stuck on the outside, fighting in the background. And caution. We'll see how many laps will be left. Currently at 15 to go as they sit. Should be 13 to go once they get green. I think the 18 of Insolvable just took the lead. He's driving pretty slow after passing everybody here, so it looks like the 18 might be... Yep, 18's leader. Nick H and Squid with a 2-tire shot on their ends. Some questionably bold strategy calls for a few of these guys tonight. Go to choose. Bren and Nick on the bottom, Squid outside with Savage behind him. Savage the closest car on fresh tires. Oh, something happened with GS in the background. He's down on the inside wall, just tanked it. He's going to go by and fix his damage, and I still believe everyone's going to go green this time, though. How many laps? I will see it once my in-car gets the line. Insolvable leads him off through the restart zone. A very even 1-2 start. 13 to go in stage 2. Big checkup in the midfield. Fast Racer did not really get going much. Iron Man and Savage together going to send Squid up the track. He's going to get 8 by everyone up here. Crushed into the wall. Multiple cars hitting the back. Big shuffle of cars right there. Insolvable going to come by and lead this lap if Iron Man doesn't get under him. On the inside, no, and Solvable does lead that lap. Here comes Savage now on the inside. That's a hot one to push. 12 to go. This 18 is holding strong on the bottom right now. That outside lane needs one more car and they can get moving. Everyone being really patient with this 18 on his older tires. Oh, big check up on the 12 car. Going to push everybody up high. The 43 going to send him 3 wide for third place. Savage still on the outside of the 18. He's pushing him down as much as he can. Still 3 wide, ping pong in the 47. They keep it straight. It falls back outside the top 5. The 18 and the 8 get together. The 43 tagged him. They keep going. Oh my God, the 12. Everyone's hitting everybody. The 12 got the back of the 8, almost died. The 18 fell back. He sits 5th right now. 31 trying to push Iron Man out in front of him. Walking in, Bren. I see your race is done for.
Yeah, I just had a lag issue all night, and then I finally lagged out.
Oh, Squid up in the wall. He was doing really well.
Yeah, he qualified 5th, so he was having a good run.
Now Sterlo's back into the lead. Iron Man and Savage fighting for 3rd as Cowboys holds in 2nd.
Yeah, I know someone picked Iron Man and said himself that he was going to win this race or had a good shot at winning it in the podcasts.
We've hit 9 to go, and I will say the 18 of Insolvable, who started the lead to get off this restart, has kept a pretty respectable position on his older tires right now.
Where is he currently? He's currently in 5th, and Cowboys is on the outside lane, so he could gain more spots right here.
Oh my God! Iron Man and Savage together. That's going to slow that inside line down.
14.
He got the back of him. A big check up the 18. Not able to get back under the 8 car. He still stays in the bottom though. Might have a bunch of cars on the outside with better momentum.
The hot ones
will take over that bottom lane.
Yeah, and look at the Cowboys. He got that run on the outside lane with Irish back up inside the top, nearly top 5. Sterlo has pulled away.
Continues to lead up front.
It's kind of like
Iron Man sits 2nd. Everyone's trying to get forward, break away from Cowboys, and try to catch this leader. 8 to go.
Stack up behind them. Someone is lagging back there. The 41 car is a little laggy back there, but Iron Man up to 2nd.
Yeah, I did notice it earlier.
Yeah, it was happening in the game too. See the 51, a fast racer. Look at some moves on Cowboys. He's fallen all the way back to, I think that's 7th now, after getting all the way up to 2nd.
Solvable is losing spot by spot, but he is not causing any trouble. I will say that he's doing very well right now on his older tires.
Now, don't look now. Young Logical back inside the top 10 as well. Making himself, Lee and him have moved to the field. They were back there with me on the restart, and now they're up here again after a wreck.
All right, let's see what they have for the leaders. They've now single filed out. Iron Man, Savage, Irish, as they hit 5 to go, no more cautions.
What do they do when they catch GS as well? How do they get around this lap car? That's the question as well.
Hopefully, by the way they're going and they start racing, they will not catch that 10 car of GS. Because here they go, almost a run for the inside of the 43.
Ooh.
Might have pushed too much power into that corner. The 8 car going to move him out the way. Now Irish down into 3rd place to take Iron Man. Fast Racer moving forward as well. 4 to go for Sterlo to hold off this on-run Impact. Impact has put himself in this as well. A big breakaway from everyone back there. Lee in the wall in the background. No one hit. They're still moving. Savage trying to run him down. Going to be 3 to go at the line. Alright, I'll see you, Brent. Alright, 3 to go. Sterlo still leads. They are catching him slowly but surely. The big amount of draft down the backstretch going to connect up to him. Not enough run to make down to the inside, but they are still here. 2 to go. Pressure's on for Sterlo. Him and Savage fighting for the regular season points battle. The top 3 fighting for money at the end of the next 2 races. Ironman putting a nose in it. 2 to go. Savage and Sterlo side by side. Savage falls back into line. The Ironman gets out, or Irish gets out in front of Ironman. 1, 2, 3 for them. Ironman and That's a Hot One fighting side by side for 4th. Might not be able to pressure these front 3 as they hit last lap in stage 2. They will not catch that lap car of GS. Irish crushing onto the 8 car. Pushes the 31 up into them, and they slide around. They keep going. An aggressive move from the 16. Not going to be enough to the 43. He tags him hard. Sends Sterlo up the track. 31 of That's a Hot One got the back of him. Cowboys trying to run up as well, but not able to get to second. Sterlo wins the stage. Irish holds on to second. Cowboys third. That's a Hot One moves up into 4th. Impact gets 5th. Savage lost a ton of places on that stage there. Down to 6th. That is going to hurt him compared to Sterlo. And Ironman, where did Ironman fell down to 7th after winning stage 1. He was in the hunt for this, but got caught in too much traffic. So Ironman was stage 1, Sterlo was stage 2, on to stage 3 now. We'll see what Cowboys can do as he sits 3rd, Irish on 2nd. Sterlo, again, so far has been the strongest car of the night. Ooh, 31, That's a Hot One. Try to get down, no hole to fit through. Stuck on the outside now. Cowboys follows down in the bottom, pulling Savage and Ironman. Irish and That's a Hot One still on the outside. Fast Racer and Impact connect. Nobody hits the wall. They keep going. Young has pulled his way forward, sitting on the tail of the 51, pushing forward on that low lane. Young has broke the top. Oh, we got a big wreck out back. 31, 22, multiple cars out back. '16's around, caught in it. 18, 31, 77, 22. They were all involved. The TIG car. Check the 50. Rocky Top is lagged out as well. So another wreck early. I know we've seen a lot of different pit strategies happen, and we've only ran a few laps, so I'd imagine somebody is going to take 2 or have stayed out. Doesn't look like it there, but I expect somebody to take 2 here. A lot of cars are taking 2. A good 7 cars? 8 cars took 2 tires here. And the one to lead them, 8 car of Savage. It's a lot of traffic some of those faster guys have to get through. Young has moved up into third now. A lot of takers on the bottom. Iron Man out there. Young, B13, Nick, all chose the bottom. The only one to take the top lane is going to be Spartan. And someone else to capitalize on that is going to be Sterlo. Picks up a few more positions from that as well. Puts at least 3 cars that took 2 tires behind him. Who's left? I don't know. I'm not gonna count it. Go read the Discord. I'm not gonna cycle through everyone's name here. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get through that in time. Alright, Savage gonna control it. Coming up to the restart zone. Iron Man on the outside. Young up in the top 5 for the first time tonight. Gonna push on the bottom. Sends it down. Savage gets a great start. The 19 trying to get over the 12. They sit side by side right now. '19 and 6 get going. B13, the furthest he's been tonight. 19 defending low already, following that 8 car. Oh, the 6 car hits the apron hard. Going to push the 12 up. Going to push some more people up towards the top, and they wreck out back. Looks like the 2 car caught the apron. Multiple cars around. Going to be caution next time by. But now that 2-tire strat has put the 19 up into second. He's challenging out on the outside now, trying to get the lead, coming up to caution. Not able to get the momentum out. Gonna hold second. Savage still leads. Nick up into third. Sterlo moves his way into fourth. Now we see some of these cars that were on 2 tires will have to pit for 4. Well, Brent, you're lucky. I can now cycle through to find out who all is out of the race. I'd rather be on this view so it's not sliding the camera everywhere. Looks like 4 car, the 27, the 50, the 78. Cameras, come on. The 24, and I think that's it. Yep. 4, 27, 78, 50, and 24. Oh, someone doesn't pit. A few people don't pit. The 16, the 20, and the 22. Gonna be 1, 2, 3. No pits. Which honestly is pretty good for the 16. He's now out of that traffic after being caught in that wreck, and he basically had just pit. Cobra up in the top 3. Lee sitting third. Savage comes out right in front of everybody. Where is that 19 car? Way back in the field. I'm not sure what happened with him. Three cars. Squid back near the top 5. About 8th where he sits. Looks like the 20 car went back down pit road. Sacrificed his spot. Savage took the inside as well as Irish and Lee. First car on freshest tires, going to be the 43 of Sterlo. See Squid back in the third row. Just outside the top 5. You got the 19 right here behind him. Alright, I'll see how many laps they have left in this stage. I want to say we're outside of the fuel window right now, but Irish going to lead them to the restart zone. The 20 car just catches the field. They send them through with 37 laps to go in stage number 3. Irish still holds off Lee. 8 car almost tried to take a dive under him. He's fighting to get moving immediately following that first lap through. He's diving under the 22, not able to get through. He keeps closing the door. Fast Racer, and that's a hot one to sit in line with them back in front of the 43. 3 car is Squid, has the 19 working with him, so basically identical cars running through the field in the bottom. 22 finally drops off the top, bottom lane and will give that spot for the 8 car. Here comes the 31 to fill that hole in. Keeps him on the outside. He's just going to lose even more spots from there. Oh, A-Car Savage going to dive under the 16. Here comes the 43 as well. That's a hot one stuck on the outside. Fast Racer still down on the bottom, pushing the 43. 3 car of Squid trying to get past the 22. Contact there, the leaders. And another caution, and Savage took it to the line. Not sure if they opened pits or not. Looks like they did not open. Missed the lap counter. I'll get it when they go back through. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to get through some stuff. I'm so pissed. When did I don't even remember when I muted my mic. Oh, I think I remember when I did it because I was trying to get through messages. Stuff was happening. Christ. I was trying to get some messages out that was kind of important, and I forgot to unmute. It was probably since the restart. Well, yay, you have a long crank it up session. Roxy gonna get a lap back. Savage still leads. B13 holds third. That's a hot one fourth. Cowboys sits fifth. Lee has been able to hold a strong position up so far as well. Alright, we should be going green with, I want to say, 17 to go in this stage. Race to the end for this one, and then we'll set up for the final. Savage leads, they send him through. B13 on the outside does not get a good run. Irish pulls up into second, that's a hot one, might take over third. Cowboys are going to try to fill that hole so he doesn't lose the spot to B13. He will close it quick. And leave him outside and drops hard. Second to fifth, possibly more. Oh, that's a hot one. Missed that corner. He's going to go to the high side just in front of B13. They fall backwards. Savage still leads. Cowboys is moving forward. Does Irish play defense for him? He had to block him there. The 44, a little bit of an apron tap, but he stays down towards the bottom. We are 14 laps to go as we cross the line. Massive single file lane. '16 is going to lose the bottom right there in the entry of the corner. We're going to try to get back down. Not able to get it. Now he's going to be he has to run on the outside. Will continue to hold to second. Irish right now is not as strong as the 8 car. Not able to connect with him. Playing defense right now. A lot of defense. Wonder how long he can keep that up before somebody moves him. Back up into second, right back to his back bumper. Hey, I didn't touch the ads. They did it automatically. I didn't even get a warning to block them. I usually block the ads so I can keep watching and then run a 30-second so I don't get one. Irish still sits second, 11 to go. Spartan has lost that low lane. B13's fighting him up there. Looks like Sterlo has made his way up into that lane. Savage hits the apron, pushes Irish back, and they both lose the lead. There goes Sterlo and Cowboys. B13 to follow. That's a hot one down on the bottom as well. A massive train of cars down the inside to take away that lead. Welcome back in, Bren. Again, sorry I had my mic muted earlier. Thank you for noticing that. Like I said, I was trying to get some messages through.
Yep, that's totally understandable.
Big train of cars down the inside. Under 10 to go. 9 laps for this stage 3. The 19, he's young. Was up here fighting near the top 5. He's now at the very end of this. My stream is on. I can hear it in your mic. 6 of B13 up in the wall. He's going to lose those positions. Sterlo still holds the lead, and now that's a hot one. Has moved up into 3rd. B13 just tried to join the low lane, but the 16 was there. Oh, what just happened with the lead? 31 and 12 might have. They lost a massive amount of speed right there and dropped off the pack.
Way down to 15th for Ironman, and then the hot ones I think actually lost and spun it around. I'm having issues actually getting the server for some reason. I can't spectate, which is weird. I don't know what's going on.
Have you fully reset your game in Xbox?
Yeah. I'll do it again one more time. I'll be back for stage 4 hopefully.
Alright, coming up to 6 to go. Sterlo still leads. Cowboys second. Spartan has moved his way back up into 3rd, just in front of Savage and Irish. Lee has had a strong race tonight. He sits right here with these guys near the top 5. Not in it quite yet, but just right here, as well as the 3-car of Squid. Very good race with that 22 and 3. Spartan losing positions back there. Irish is going to take that from him. 5 to go, no more cautions. Lee closed that hole on Spartan. Almost has a run on Irish. The 47 off the wall hard. Oh, back in the field. 47's flipping. Massive rollovers. 2 different cars. The 21 and 4. The 21 and 47 rollovers. The 31 caught in it. Sterlo still leads. We are 4 to go. Remember, no more cautions. It's your fight for 5th back there as our top 4 starting to pull away. 3 to go. Irish is trying to catch them back. He's there. Again, 3 of these cars fighting for Dasher Cash, the 43, 8, and 16. And the 43 and 8 fighting for the regular season points position. So he needs to pick up some places after that last stage. Going to be 2 to go. Spartan is catching the front 4. They have single filed out behind him. Massive run on the outside, the 44 blocks. The 8 car really pushes him through the corner. Last lap of stage 3. Sterlo still holds it. Savage needs to pick up these positions. Has to finish ahead of that 43. Already at a big points loss from the earlier stages. He's going to stay outside. Here comes the push from the 16. Tries to drop low. Not able to get by with a block from the 44. Sterlo going to go on to win the stage. Cowboys hold second. Savage third. Irish fourth. Spartan holds fifth. Lee gets his 6th in the stage. So Sterlo having a great race so far. 2 stage wins. A big points gap over that 8 car and on the Dash for Cash results. Sterlo sends him off. Has Irish right behind him and Spartan. Savage able to drop down in line. Getting a little bit of lag, but I think it's on my end. Cowboys immediately falls deep in the field. The only one on the outside. I guess because you were already in the race, you can't rejoin to watch. Oh, Irish and Savage get connected. They go 3-4 wide. Irish is falling. Lee pushes up into the 14. Irish falls back way outside the top 20 now. Sorry, up in the... yeah, outside the top 15. Massive drop after that. It is true, Proxy has not been having a fun night. I saw he got a lap back a few times. That's your spare? Okay. Someone who has probably taken Proxy's speed, which ironically is his teammate, 22 Lee, who sits third right now as the 8 car makes a mistake, and he goes up into second, trying to chase down Sterlo, but a side drive from the 44 Cowboy is going to take that position, and he's going to get stuck on the outside now. Lee fighting with Cowboys as Sterlo starts to drive away. He has a hole to drop in, back to third, he will take it. Sterlo still leads. Cowboys holds into second. Lee and Impact third and fourth. And George Dog fifth. Goodrich sixth. A completely different top 5, top 10 right now in the final stage of this race. I'd say 1. It's always 1 with these because you get 30 laps on the fuel counter, which
True.
translates to about 27, 28.
Yeah, that is true. Estrella has been pretty much in the lead all night, but Fast Racer has been up there. He's been pretty quick,
Fast
surprisingly.
Racer is out of the race for me.
Currently, who's pushing the leader?
44.
Yeah, isn't that Fast? Or is that no, that's Cowboys.
No, that's Cowboys. Yeah,
That's
that's Cowboys.
Sorry.
I thought I was glitching for a second because I've seen that happen in the Pro League stuff where leader was gone but he was still up there.
No, it's Cowboys. It's newly signed to Midnight as a sub. You should know him from RHL. Yep,
I
he's
was fighting him for a regular season championship battle, but I missed the race.
Aw, damn. He's finally working.
Right, so we have fully settled down, single file, and the person sitting in third is Georgia Dog, being
That's
pushed
about
by
it.
Iron Man with
Honest.
Goodwrench and Impact, and then Lee. All of these guys have not seen the top, maybe seen the top 10 today, but not the top 5, and they're all running it together, trying to push forward to catch those two out front.
Spartans, the 42, who's had a rough few weeks lately, is running inside the top 10 right now. That's a pretty good run for him. He wants a rebound after a tough few weeks. You see Squid right behind Irish, just outside the top 10, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, Irish sitting exactly 10th.
And if you look behind them, Proxy went all the way from 18th. Now he's up to around 12th, making some moves up back there. Yeah, that top 2 has literally pulled away from Georgia. That's about like maybe 2 to 3 car lengths gap between the top 2 and the second pack.
Goodrich missed the corner, so Impact is going to take that over.
Ooh,
Iron
31
Man
gets
get a little bit
loose.
tired of pushing the 9s, and he's going to try to lead it. Georgia Dog will fall back in line, and they just swap that one position. We'll see how they handle with Iron Man as the lead car.
The hot one's gonna make a move on Goodwrench, going to inside. He's gonna make some contact with the 42. He's gonna send the 42 in the
Impact
wall.
and sends him flying up to the wall.
Oh, that's been happening way too much lately for Impact. He just can't catch a break. But he's still in that draft, so I think he's still got a shot for this top 5. Especially if they're gonna continue to be packed up like that back there. They're starting to get single file actually, so they might be able to catch up to this top 2 again. Especially with Iron Man leading
just
them.
catching the draft, look who just caught the tail of that lead pack, the 2 car off Proxy.
Yep, I
Said he was on the move, is now inside, or not inside the top 10, but getting very close to it. Oh, Georgia Dog with a problem up on the wall hard, still in it. They're going to dodge him.
Proxy saves it, luckily. They almost wrecked back there, but they saved it.
With all this
Spartans
shuffling around back here, they are falling away from the top 2. Sterling and Cowboys continue to drive away.
Is this Spartan's best run premiere so far, or did he have a better run? Because I feel like he's been top 5.
I want to say he was a very good contender at Bristol Dirt and the Super Speedways, but overall, this is about his best race so far.
Yeah, he's been top 5 basically all night, to be honest with you. Very strong car. Well, I subbed for him last week. It was pretty fun, but this week he's putting in the work, trying to get that top 5 first team, trying to make the playoffs. He's also one of those guys who gets to pick between Premier and Next as well.
So Irish has made his way up into 6th place after that big shuffle he had. We are at 33 laps to go just before the field window opens.
Yeah, I don't see them making any progress in the top 2. Like, even with this big
They are
pack
definitely
right here.
not. They are losing ground. So
I don't know
if anybody other than the 42 and 44 is going to win, or 43 and 44 is going to win this race, they will need a caution. Which we've seen a caution every single stage. Is just when is it going to happen?
I'm looking at that back pack, there's a lot of good cars back here. Lost, Proxy, Wit, Young Logical, and the 8 car of Savage, surprisingly back here as well.
I want to say Savage got caught in a bunch of checkups and got some damage.
Yeah, Nick's back there as well. Yeah, it's just surprising to see him so far back, even with damage. But that can slow your car really bad here. All about downforce. Yeah, there, just single file. Third on back. B13 also in this little pack. The 20 car, or is that the 22? I think that's young. That's your.
That is the 22.
Lee. 42 is in nowhere land right now. I think he's lost
No man's
the
land.
draft.
He about mid-pack between both of
the
both
two
the
packs.
lead and rear pack.
Yeah, that's not even the lead pack technically.
And this is the lead pack up here, and then you got the leaders. The leaders.
Ooh, 12 car.
Something
hits the wall
happened with
almost.
the 12. It looked like he got moved up by the 14, missed the corner.
The Spartans.
Now
left
he's
it
gonna
there.
fall back.
You see the hot ones following Spartans. The Dasher Cash is something else though, because the hot ones didn't race the first race, so he's got to pretty much just win every single race that he can get it, if that's possible.
It's not really matter about how you win the race, it's how you do throughout the race. So far, the 31 has not had a very good points day, but the 42 has. Not the 42, the 43 has, and
A caution is out on
there's that
track.
caution. But
Yeah,
I will
that
say the 42 has had a tremendous
car.
day on points.
B13 around. Turn 1.
Yep, there he is.
Yep, something happened
Thankfully
to B13.
ghosted because
Savage
that
as
gives
well.
me a heart attack.
He actually
Did
left.
he just leave the race?
Yes, he did. Something happened between him and Savage.
Oh boy. Him and Savage together are not a good combo.
It might have been them. I am not sure. They look. I don't know. Look close.
It's a lot of lag outs this race. Holy
Yeah.
Christ.
The server is a little tacky. It's been really iffy lately. Should have saw yesterday. We did like 8 restarts for the next race. Okay. They're coming down pit road with around 27 to go. When they go green, it's probably gonna be 25 to go. Pratt is staying out.
Yeah, we're gonna have 25 to go once they hit green.
He's doing the road course.
There's no way he's not staying out. He has to be getting a lap back.
No, he's staying out. He's a mad lad.
He better hope there's a caution because he can't make it on fuel while everybody else can.
That's what he's banking on, to be honest with you. Sterlo's point of view is he's actually live. I'm gonna be watching his for the lap cam. Actually, Cowboys beats Sterlo up pit road.
He did.
That might be crucial. This bunches the field back up. This actually makes it tighter.
I will say, I don't think we've seen Cowboys lead by himself except for the very first few laps of this race. It's pretty much been Sterlo or somebody else after pit stops.
That's an interesting tidbit. I just want to
But
see.
now, he's probably not even going to lead the race because the 5 car stayed out.
Actually, I'll say this. What the 5 did earlier is that he would stay out at a lap and then pit. So I think that's what he may be doing.
he did.
Yes, that's what he does.
Just went in.
He's a little bit different from everyone else. He goes around and then pits. So that's what he does.
I mean, it's faster than doing it for when people go in now.
True. You see Insoluble.
Because they see people pit back in the
car.
background.
Choose cone. It's dark. It's Spartans is choosing the outside lane, trying to go for that lead.
I will say Spartan has pretty much been the only one to willingly choose that outside when
It's not
fighting
bad.
for second.
It's not
But
bad.
I have not seen the outside work one time on a restart here.
Yeah, true, because you don't get to control it, so you're gonna lose a lot of momentum. But once you get that group up there, it's actually a pretty quick lane, honestly. With that draft, especially,
Well,
it's
I
gonna be
know
simple.
is he better hope Sterlo does not get a good restart so he can fall into second place right behind this 44.
You see Squid, also third back on the outside lane, having a nice run. Savage up there as well.
I will say the 5 doing that strategy by pitting first before everyone else did at Shoes, he got in front of all those guys that did.
True. Honestly, it's kind of
Here we go.
smart. I should start doing that.
Cowboys up to the restart zone. The 14 going to try to time it right.
Oh!
Does not get it, but the 12 did. Got stalled out the outside lane. Now here comes the 43 of Sterlo being pushed by Irish back in the top 3.
Yeah, Ironman pushing, trying to get that 14 to get it going, but not gonna be able to get it going. And the Irish probably should be able to clear into 3 and 4. I was gonna back it up a little bit. I'm watching from aerial. No, Dark is gonna clear the
here at the
16.
line.
Dark is gonna be able to get on the bottom lane for 3rd place. So Dark up to 3rd again.
Does fall into 3rd, so not a bad loss off of that restart. Got in front of Irish.
Yeah, Ironman's gonna be stuck on Nowhere's Land as well as Goodrich, who got pushed out. So Ironman's gonna fall all the way back, presumably outside the top 10 if he can't get back in line here. There is a gap between him and Lee. But that's gonna clear up. See the hot ones. Hits the 16.
If Squid can pass that 12 car, that will put him 6th place, just outside the top 5 once again. He's
Squid
late
is
run stage 4. This guy we could see him in a top 5 interview in a regular oval.
I mean, we have only about 15 to go, so I think he could potentially.
No, we have like 23 coming up to the line.
Let me check. Yeah, do have 23 to go. My bad. It's close.
Right now, Cowboys still lead. Sterlo 2nd. Not much of a pull
22 to go.
that we've seen before.
I think right now you're actually going to be saving a tiny bit, just in case. Because you're only technically 3 good laps good on fuel, and here you burn a lot of fuel. I'd be half throttling if you're in the middle of the pack right now.
So what you're saying is it would help to be 2nd place right now.
Yes.
Not kind of what the 43 is doing, but sitting right here behind the leader, being patient.
Yes.
You can see he's not connecting with the 44 like he was earlier.
I'm going to be watching
catch
his
the
point of view.
44, but he doesn't connect. He backs off early.
Yes, he is backing off. I can see it in his point of view. He is trying not. Oh, Savage making it 3 wide. Oh, 14 in the wall. Dark Spartans gonna lose him a lot of time and probably some damage. Oh, that's terrible for Dark
Savage
Spartan.
has rejoined the picture.
That's extra Dark Spartan, who was having a great run. That's gonna knock him all the way outside, probably the top 15, unless he get back in that draft.
That kind of slowed up Squid a little bit, but he's still just on the tail of that draft. So he's staying
Squid
with his
is
top
still
6
in here.
breakaway.
Yeah, Squid is still in this draft, but he's got to get down to the bottom lane quickly. He can't lose this draft right now.
I'm pulling for that 3 car to have a really good finish. He has been strong every single stage today.
He can, and he's caught back up. Look at him, back inside the top 6 draft.
Cowboys playing it safe down to the bottom of the 43, still being conservative, not really pushing anything
look in the
right
outside
now.
lane.
Staying
Look at the outside lane. The
right
teammates
behind the leader.
trying to get hooked up. The hot ones and the 16 of Irish trying to get hooked up on the top lane, but they will not be able to do it this time. But
Savage going to push by in the 3rd,
Caution.
and we do have a caution, but I think Savage beat Irish and took 3rd right there at the line.
He took over Savage and the hot ones, who actually made a move there.
Let's see. I think no, he goes into 4th. Irish held on to 3rd.
It looked like Georgia Dog was involved because Georgia's trying to speed up to catch the field again. I mean, Cowboys held on to it, but now you don't have to feel safe at all. Like now you push it.
Oh yeah, now
does
everybody
Sterlo-
can push.
How long
It's
does
just-
Sterlo?
We've seen it happen again and again. Who is going to be the one to take 2 tires here?
I mean, GS, Young Logical, those are names I would think would take 2 tires.
Guys towards the back that expect another caution, which honestly, I expect another caution.
I mean, Pratt has been very situational with it, but I think he could potentially do it because he pitted 1 lap later than these guys, so he thinks maybe the tires are fresher. Maybe Georgia, maybe Impact, who's had a decent run, but once again inside the top 5. If you're top 10 though, you don't risk it, in my opinion.
Nobody did it. All
Yep.
4 tires.
Did the A car just gain 2 spots on pit road? Yes, it did.
No, he gained 1. So he got in front of Irish.
Cowboys and Sterlo. I think if Savage is gonna make it interesting here, we know how he is, and then Irish consistent. Irish wants a dub. You know he wants to win. He's the only driver inside this, besides Cowboys, who's a sub that doesn't have a win. Does Hot Ones have a win this season?
No, he's still brand new here.
Okay. Yeah. Irish wants this win because he's highest seeded without a win currently, so he wants to get a win finally in ODRL, especially at a track at Charlotte. You know, Squid could get it as well. He wants a win. It'd be epic if Squid won. Ooh, Savage just
Oh,
outside.
very close on Savage. We're gonna be 15 to go at green. Impact is up here. Look at that. That
Yeah.
42 and 3. Keep an eye on these guys. These guys haven't really had
Teammates.
chances to lead, but they're up here. I will say Squid
That
has
bottom?
led a few laps, but Impact has had nothing but bad luck. He's up here now.
Yeah, that bottom is all 3 MMM Motorsports. The top lane, I don't know if, what is Savage on their team?
Yes, that is ALTM, I believe. Another left turn Motorsports, and then Midnight Race, whatever his team is.
Midnight Mission
stuff on
Sports.
the bottom.
Yep, it's a 3v3 for the win here, and then you got Ironman right behind him.
Actually, that's 1 through 4. Or
Yeah.
yeah, the whole top lane, all of them are up there.
Savage is pulling over. We don't know what's going on here. I think they're going to delay the start. They're going to have to delay the start here.
Yep, they will delay the start, so it'll be 14 to go once they get to it. What the fuck is happening?
I don't know. I think you may have been ghosted.
Yeah, that would make sense if he was ghosted back there, which definitely not while battling for the lead.
Yeah, you don't want that happening.
But I thought he almost killed the 43 for some reason back there, but hopefully no damage to either of them.
I will say that 43 has been begging for a win. He wants a win. He wants to stop finishing third. We've heard in the interviews lately he wants to actually get a win now. So he might be very aggressive here. We know Impact, he wants a win as well. Bad few weeks. He just wants a good finish, I think. Impact wants a good finish and potentially a win tonight. I think that's his goal in this restart. Keep it clean, get a top 5. And then Savage and Irish are going for the win as well. You know.
Alright. Very few laps to go. 14 at the line. Cowboys to lead them. Savage on the outside, Sterlo on the inside. Here they
Outside
go.
gets a good jump.
Restart for Savage. Finally a good restart on the outside. Side by side going down to the turn 1.
Can those top cars get hooked up quick enough? Yes, they do.
Keeping
They
it
get
close to
hooked up.
43 and 42 at the
Oh,
apron. This can push
31.
them up a little bit, but they're still fighting on the outside.
There's only 2 cars in the
Squid
top
joins them up
lane.
there.
And MM is hooked up right now on the bottom, top 3.
Irish tried to find a hole in the bottom, not able to get it. A big lag spike from the 19, kills the 31, into the 18. That's the winner of the caution. If they call it, it will be next time.
This is kind of like the NXT series, if you don't know. They had all 3 teammates were lined up 1, 2, 3 with about 10 to go, and they pretty much held off everyone to get someone to win. Savage!
Oh, Savage at the wall. Hard. He's around. More cars around. In the air, bouncing around. He hit the catch fence. That's definitely going to be a caution now. Some cars taken out of contention, and others have now gotten a chance to fight for this. Cowboy still leads it, though.
I mean, honestly, this is... Oh my god, this is crazy. And look at this, Ironman.
Within 10 to go soon.
Ironman, one of the guys who didn't get caught up in that, has a great opportunity. Look at that, Squid. He didn't get caught up in it. He's still alive. That's good for us, because we have an underdog.
At this point in time, with everybody's tires, I don't see anybody from the top 10 pitting. Not a single car for the top 10 pit.
Sterling, you better not pit, bro. You did it last week. Come on, man. You got this.
Pits are open, I would believe.
No one is pitting.
Not,
no one is pitting up front.
makes me think they closed it for a second here. Yeah, cars in the back didn't pit, so I want to say they closed it for one more lap. We are 11 to go as they sit.
Should go
so
green.
We will be under 10 to go at green.
Go green. Yep. And caution cutoff is 5 to go. I want to see what they decide up here between these 3. Like, who do they decide who wants to win? Or does Ironman steal it from them?
Honestly, best chance for the win right now, for the 43 car. In a situation like this where you're here at Charlotte, you want to be second. Second place is the better car, no matter who it is. Because you are able to back up the corner and really set them up. You can possibly even make them make a mistake. And, damn, hello, Young.
Hello, Young.
That's unfortunate. Did you get too many strikes?
Yeah, I received a second strike for lag.
Damn.
My only question is, yeah, I was like, I don't know why the 41 is still there. If I have lagged less in the race than him, but teach their own.
All right, I will say they did open pits and nobody from the top 15 pit. Only a few cars in the rear of the field went in.
Yeah, that's honestly, I thought Lost or Georgia would pit, get the tires. You would expect someone outside the top 10 would pit, but no, they didn't pit at all. That's surprising to me.
Track position is too valuable right now.
But I mean, if you're already back there, I would just pit anyways.
I think we're going green with 8 to go if we're going to choose this time.
It should be about there. Can I have an invite?
I just sent one.
He sent you one. I'll send you one.
The second one.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, I was just starting to have a good race too.
Don't worry, man. My
yeah,
race
you were
was
back
the same.
in it too.
My race was the same, bro. I got ruined by all types of lag. I couldn't even get going, bro. Literally start the stage, you're lagging, bro. Drop to the back. Alright, they're probably choosing this time by. Is there gonna be anybody coming out pit road right before the start? I think there is. There's 2 guys back there going down pit road actually. Nope. I'm tripping. There's Ironman. Oh, look at the MM cars all on the bottom lane.
All 3 in the bottom.
Oh, contact!
Oh, Squid wrecks at choosing!
No, that's someone. 22 hit him. 22 hit Squid. And that's gonna kill Squid's good run. No!
Let's see what the call is. They're leaving a space up there for him. I wonder if they're gonna let him go repair.
I don't know what that was there, but all
He gets back in position, but he's got to have a bunch of damage.
Yeah, that does suck for him, and after having such a good run, you see Goodrich trying to get his lap back. I don't think he's going to catch back around.
Just might.
I had a situation like this earlier. I did not catch a run. They might actually be stopping it. No, they're gonna go green probably this time. Alright, trying to get to the leader. Now Lee. They somehow put 3 car behind Lee now, so teammates on the front row again. See how this is?
Alright, from the out view of Sterlo into the restart zone, Cowboy sends him through. Outside gets another great restart. 2 good restarts on the outside, back to back. Let's see what Ironman can do. He's not going to be able to hold it in 1 and 2 though. He needs a hole to fall down.
Lee
falls.
Oh, they're making contact. Oh, went in the wall.
Shuffles around. Immediately that low lane gets forward. The top lane hits the wall.
Look at him. Nick is up there. I'll tell you this one
Nick's
thing.
sitting in 5th. Irish has moved back into 4th. Cowboy is going to lead this lap once again. We are 7 to go.
If Nick can hold on, this is pretty much the perfect day for MM Motorsports right now.
The 11's coming out of the pits here in front of everyone.
I think
Oh, the 43 is looking low. He's got the 44.
8 car.
Sterlo has Cowboys on the bottom.
On top
Sends
of
it down.
the
Impact's
tight
going to
lead
try to
battle,
follow.
we're going to have to do a lap car soon. This is going to get testy.
Oh, there is a lap car.
31 around by himself. Not sure if he caught anybody.
Oh, 44 in the wall.
Cowboys get shuffled up. Impact in the
That's gonna
second.
cost Nick. Oh, that's going to cost Nick a lot of time. That's
I'm
not
getting
what
under
he
now too.
Look at Impact trying to get his first screw in this season.
Cowboys was shoved up the track and Impact sits
How
second.
aggressive is Impact gonna be for this? Because the 16 is right on your tail. You can't be too aggressive with Sterlo.
This will be 5 to go at the line. No more
Impact.
cautions.
5 to go. You see, Impact is right on Sterlo's bumper. We saw earlier at Bristol Dirt. These two were fighting for the win, I think, there, if I'm not correct. So these
It
two
was
have.
Impact while in the lead, and one little game glitch knocked him around on a little bit of contact, and it cost
Now-
Impact
oh,
win into
Impact-
the apron.
oh,
He's going to go
apron.
up. Irish going to go down to the bottom and take it.
Does this let Sterlo win it? Can they get back
4
to
to go.
Sterlo?
Irish
only
clears
for
for
They
second.
definitely have time to get back to him with this draft. We're on normal draft tonight, and it was a
Georgia
huge.
Dog cut the apron,
Georgia.
pushes everyone back. 4-car breakaway.
The question is, can they actually get his track back? They're
We
that
are
far
no
back.
cautions.
Yes,
Yes,
we are
4
no
to go.
cautions at 4 to go.
Irish still down on the bottom, being pushed by Savage. Impact falls in line. Coming up to 3 to go now for Sterlo.
I will say, one thing tonight that has been very apparent and talked about with most of the drivers in the top 80% of the field is going into 3. This field is going so low, and it's causing a lot of issues, and it is really dangerous. I'm surprised not more issues have come from it. A lot of people are complaining.
Here we go, massive gain into 3 and 4, coming
Yes, they are going to get
out of
back
the
to
corner.
him. They are going to get to him with about 1 to go, most likely.
It is 2 to go now.
I think they get there with 1 to go. If they're going to make a move, it's going to be into 3 and 4 on the last lap.
Does Sterlo break draft coming down the backstretch? Because if he doesn't, the 16 is going to have a massive run coming up to 3 and 4.
Yes, he's going to try to
a
do
little
it,
bit
but
of
he's
a
not
break,
going to
but
do
he
it.
still has it.
You see Savage, Impact, got around
Impact.
Savage.
Impact has to attack as soon as he can. Irish had to
Oh,
defend.
no.
That's going to hurt his corner.
Yeah, that's going to help.
Here we go,
Sterlo.
white flag.
White flag in there.
He's
Final
going to
lap.
be at the bumper.
He's got to run.
Irish got
He's
the
going to have
run.
the better exit with the wider entry. 8 car coming
He
on.
almost had it. A little bit on the paint.
Georgia. Jordan's at the top 5. He recovered somehow.
43
The
going low.
Savage stay with Irish. The Savage stay with Irish. He stays with Irish.
He gets
Oh,
it.
He couldn't
He's
make the
low.
corner.
Savage hits him.
Irish tried to make the corner. Sterlo didn't let him have it.
Sterlo's gonna be able to hang
Savage
on.
will steal second from Irish, and Sterlo
What a
holds
finish.
on to win.
Jordan 4th, and then I think Impact was able to cover for 5th. Yes, he was.
Oh my goodness.
Georgia and Impact with a rebound top 5.
Yeah, I'm surprised Georgia got into an incident early on in that beginning of that restart, and he actually recovered well inside the top 5. That was surprising to see him run that well. Oh
Good
my
for the
god.
41 also making it into that front 8 or so.
Yeah, Lost did recover pretty well. Second place. Good finish for him as well. Kind of
I feel
disappointed,
bad for Squid. Top 5 car in the
Oh.
whole race did not finish in the top 10.
I feel bad for Lee in the 22. That is one of the guys all race who had actually been one of the most patient and easy to drive around. And he got a very, very short end of that stick at the end.
The most shocking part, he still only finished 1 second behind the lead.
Yeah, this field was very close. I am gonna try to get the top 5 in here. I know Savage was second. He tried to go for the move there.
We might not
Impact.
have a Savage.
Okay, got it. They might not know my username,
Oh,
so
but
you
he
might need to
is.
invite
Okay.
him. Irish, he got a third, right? Yep. Getting everyone in here. Who else is needing an invite? Ironman, he got. Did Ironman finish? Is that top 5?
Should be
Durlo.
everybody here.
Okay. Do we have
And our
everyone?
lap went to, that's a hot one, with a 4:28.
Did we get everyone?
With Irish, I think so.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Wait.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing somebody.
No, this should be it because there was 4 people in the booth, and then
Impact, yep.
Impact. We need to get Impact in here. Is he available for interview?
Should. He's probably just talking to the party right now.
Hello. Okay. So 5th place is gonna be Impact. I can go
There he
first if
is.
you want me to.
Sure.
Impact. Great recovery. I know. You didn't get the top 3 you wanted, but you finally had a good week. There was not anything that went wrong this week, and you finally got a top 5. What were your thoughts on the race car, and were you happy about this result, or do you think you could have got that win tonight?
I'm glad it's over with, man. I gotta go to work in 3 hours. To be
Short and
honest with you,
simple.
I'm tired.
Short and simple.
It was good. It was a good race overall. I got, had some issues in stage 1, but I just, try to stay calm and do what I can do and get back to the front. And I think I got some stage points a couple times, and it was looking like I was going to get second, and then somebody got underneath me and got me up a little bit and got passed by a few cars and settled for 5th, but it is what it is. It's better than 20th where I've been being placed.
I mean, you ran well. Top 5 especially. Have a good sleep, man. It's late.
I don't think he's gonna be able to sleep.
It won't be very long.
All right. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, fuck. I am the boss, but I still gotta be there.
Right, our 4th place, which I want to say was George Dog.
Yep.
Is that correct? Well, welcome in, George Dog. I don't think we've seen you up here this season before. I could be wrong. Do you recall any other top 5s?
I think I finished 3rd one time, like earlier in the season. But yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. I will say you weren't much anticipated in the first parts of the race, but as soon as we got stage 3, you were instant contender. You, the 3, the 22. I think I saw a few others. Impact showed up late. Just completely different field up by that top 5, top 8 range, contending with these guys that were up front since the beginning. How do you feel after that race with a very strong showing and a very strong finish?
Well, that race was eventful, if I'm being honest. Up and down the entire race. Early stage one. I was around eighth or so, and then a couple of cautions that happened I got involved in, and uh, I think the furthest I was back all night was like 28th, and the highest I was like 7th or 8th. But overall, it was eventful. I'm just happy to finish where I did. Um, the main thing there in stage three was just being patient, try not to run over the car in front of me, and just try to take care of try to take care of the car in front of me. Yeah.
All right, yeah, little disappointing you weren't able to get a little bit higher, but a fourth place is a fourth place. Like I said, a very great showing towards the end of this race.
Indeed.
You made yourself a contender, and I think we've seen some kind of confidence boost as of recent after your NXT wins, and it's translating over here. So, look forward to what you can do later in this season. Hopefully, get some more of these top fives.
Yes, sir. Hopefully, I'll be back up here here soon. Thanks for your time.
Yep.
Okay.
Irish
he's
was
pretty-
third, I believe.
Yep. Yes, it's in the results. Irish, I mean, I think I picked you to win tonight. Honestly, I think you're very quick. I wanted you to get this win because I know you haven't had a win this season, but you were very close. You ran pretty well, top three. What were your thoughts on the car tonight? I think you had it almost there, man. You're gonna get it eventually.
I had the fastest car all night, hands down. It sucks getting drove straight into the fucking corner in the last corner. If I'm on the inside of somebody going in the last corner, I'm not driving straight. I'm keeping it low. I feel like that was a dirty move, and we'll see what happens next week. Special shout out to the 14 and the 12, alongside all the ALTM guys. They worked really well with us tonight. They definitely earned a lot of brownie points. At least with me, I know they helped me, the 8, 16, and the 3 push our way through there. Up and down race for me tonight. Got involved in a wreck or two. Got shoved to the wall a couple times. Is what it is. On to next week.
Yeah, I mean, top five, top three, you're gonna get that win eventually. Hopefully, it's next week.
Yeah, just gotta get drove clean, and we'll get there.
All right, Camo, you can take over the next one, and I'm gonna let you do the final one as well.
All right, Savage, one of our front riders tonight, one of the people to actually put up a fight with Cowboys and Sterlo, with a few others. Honestly, we thought you were pretty much out of the race. We didn't see you in the top 10. I think you got caught in one of those late cautions. You got another one and got back up in the field and was up there to contend. I know you were trying to help the 16 get by that 43 at the end, but just not enough time, not enough momentum. Wound up a little bit short, but still took second. Not the best points day you wanted. I know you lost some ground on Sterlo, but a very strong showing against everybody else is also something to be proud of. How do you feel going into the next few races of this regular season?
Well, I appreciate you reminding me that I'm now farther away from Sterlo. That makes
I
me
had
feel
to.
great. But I just want to let everybody know that I did come from 20th. 7 laps to go.
Yeah,
And
I was watching that. It's fun.
yeah, I feel like we had a good car, good team tonight, and yeah, I don't know, just bad finish, I guess. But ALT was up there, and I'm a team guy, and as long as our team's doing good, we're all doing good, and yeah, just ready. Thank God this long ass race is over, and I'm just definitely ready for next Monday because I could definitely use some shorter things. But yeah, all in all, a good night. Happy with the team, the performance, and yeah, definitely ready to move on to next week.
All right, and yeah, pressure's on for next week because you still have a bit of a hole to get through to fight Sterlo for the Dash for Cash, as well as the regular season. So Gateway to next week should be very interesting to see. Can't wait to see that between you and everybody else.
Yep, ready to go.
All right, Sterlo currently holds the most wins on the season as of right now, which is surprisingly only 3. We know you've said before you're tired of finishing second, third, which now you got 3 wins, so I wouldn't say you're not tired of it much. So again, a very great points day. You extend your points lead. Great contention for the Dash for Cash. Should feel pretty great right now. Definitely had one of the strongest cars. You and Cowboys. A little bit unfortunate he was not able to race for it, but how do you feel going out of tonight into the next few races of the regular season?
Oh yeah. Something real quick, sorry. Yeah, felt good. Felt good to get a win. We've been knocking on the door for the past couple of weeks. And we're there. I don't know how the guy that has the fastest car only leads 5 laps in the race, but I guess he did have the fastest car somehow. If that caution hadn't come out with 11 to go, he wouldn't even been in the scenario to even get there because me and Cowboys were checked out so far. But all in all, it was a good race. Guess I might have some haters coming from the Pod League RCR cars, but I remember New Hampshire, and we can go back to Suspects Camo on how I was getting ran against them in that race. And he went through the grass on the travel to pass my teammate for second place, but that's okay. But all in all, we'll take this win and we'll move on. We got strong tracks coming up. I think that will move my average finish probably to 4.5 throughout the whole season. So at this point, we're just going for stage points and more wins, and we'll see how it goes in the playoffs.
All right, yeah, once again, a very strong showing, a great race to watch. It was fun every single stage. Glad it wasn't a fuel race. I know I saw it a few times where it could have been, so glad we were able to race it out whenever we could. Put up a great show. I want to throw out some shout outs to some people that definitely deserved some better finishes. Cowboys, who got completely killed at the end. Squid, Lee, some of those guys were putting up some great fights at the end and definitely needed to finish higher than they were. But overall, great race from y'all. Good win, Sterlo. Just, again, fun race to watch. If anyone else has anything to add, feel free before we end.
Definitely a fun experience. Thank you for Eats Dark Spartans for letting me drive another race. I know I didn't get to finish or even the race I wanted, but thank you. They're gonna be racing. What are they racing next week, Camo?
Gateway.
Is that the last race for the Dash for Cash?
Yep.
That is the last race for the Dash for Cash. Gonna be interesting to see who wins it. I know it's very close between Sterler, Savage, and Irish. Those 3 are the ones to watch next week for that. You can close it out, Kemma. I got nothing else to say.
Alright, I guess with that, go ahead and end from Charlotte. It has been our longest race of the season. Definitely my longest stream in a while. And I guess... Okay. I guess we'll see y'all next week. The last race for Dash for Cash over at Gateway.